Welcome to the Daily Morning Podcast. So let's see how the Indian market have closed in yesterday's trade. The Indian benchmark indices have remained positive during the session. Sensex gained 3.3 points, closing at 70,097, while NSE Nifty gained 1.4%, closing at 22,146. NSE Mid Cap gained 1% and NSE Small Cap gained 3.4%. Now let's talk about the gainers and losers of Nifty. The gainers in Nifty are Adani Enterprise, Hindalco, Hero MotoCorp, ONGC, HCL Tech, Wipro, Coal India and Grasim. While the losers in Nifty are Axis Bank, IndusInd Bank, Bajaj Finance, JSW Steel, ITC and Tata Motors. Now let's look at the sector-wise performance. BSE Telecommunication has gained 3.8%, BSE Oil and Gas has gained 3.1%, BSE Power gained 2.9%, BSE IT gained 2.2%, BSE Capital Goods gained 2%, BSE Consumer Discretionary gained 1.6%, BSE Metal gained 1.4%, BSE Healthcare gained 1.4%, BSE Auto gained 1.1%, BSE FMCG gained 1%, BSE Consumer Durable gained 1%. Overall, the sector-wise performance has remained positive during the session. Now let's look at the 52-week high stocks. 14 stocks have scaled 52-week high like Signity Technology, Coalpal, Solar Industries, Somi Conveyor Belting, while 101 stocks are trading at 52-week low like S Integrated Solution, Balrampur Chini, Bandhan Bank, Bata and Gandhar Oil Refinery. Now let's look into US benchmark Qs. The Dow Jones have remained negative at 0.3%, Nasdaq remained negative at 0.3% and S&P remained negative at 0.3%. The indices have remained negative majorly due to higher than expected PPI data that was released yesterday. This signifies that the regulator will not be in a rush to ease monetary condition. Now look at the fund flow data. The FIIs were net sellers at 1,356 crore while DII were net buyers of 139 crores. Now let's look into the stock specific news. India is expected to have an inflow of $1.7 billion from the financial spaces, especially from the inclusion of Nuvama, HDFC Bank, Kotak, ICICI Bank and Sundaram Finance in the FTSE index. For the oil marketing companies, OMC will cut petrol and diesel prices by 2 liters from Friday. This will be a negative for the OMCs. NHPC, the company has received a letter of intent of 200 megawatt solar power project at Kadwa from Gujarat Urutja Vcas Nigam. This remains positive for the stock. TVS Motor, the company's Singapore arm will invest $5.5 million in ion mobility. This remains positive for the stock. Railtel Corp, the company received a work order worth 113 crore from Odisha Computer Application Center to establish IMMPLS network connectivity in Odisha. This remains positive for the stock. JSW Energy, the company has received letter of intent of 300 megawatt of solar capacity from Gujarat Urja Nigam at Kadwa RE Park, which remains positive for the stock. KPI Green Energy, the company has received an order worth of 50 megawatt wind solar hybrid power project from Gujarat Urja Vcas Nigam. This remains positive for the stock. Ashok Leyland, the company arm Hinduja Tech, signed a definitive agreement with Creditor to invest $50 billion and acquire 19.6% stake in the arm. This remains positive for the stock. Navin Fluorine International, the company has approved additional investment of 250 crore in the arm of Navin Fluorine Advanced Science. This remains positive for the stock. Shakti Pumps, the company received 93 crores from Maharashtra Energy Department to design, manufacture, install, supply 3,500 solar photovoltaic water pumping system. This remains positive for the stock. Mukka Protein, the company received purchase order worth Rs 15 crore from Avanti Feeds for supply of fish oil. This remains positive for the stock. NCC, the company unit has settled a dispute with Taka India Power Ventures and Himachal Sorang regarding the Himachal Sorang Power Project. The company unit has to pay 175 crore in 3 installments to Taka. This remains negative for the stock. Genesis International, the company secured an order worth of 155 crore from Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation for developing, implementation, maintaining a 3D city model using geospatial technology. This remains positive for the stock. Now let's look at the Boltels. Voltaire Tech Packaging, Goldman Sachs India sold 2.3 lakh shares amounting to 0.7% stake at 104 rupees. Now let's look at the insider trades. Rajrathan Goval Wires promoter Sunil Chodia bought 20,000 shares on March 12. Ramakrishna Forging promoter Riddhi Portfolio bought 30,000 shares on March 13. Gokul Agro Resources promoter Ritika Irfan bought 2.4 lakh shares on March 13. Nuvoco Vista Corporation promoter Neogi Enterprise bought 3.03 lakh shares between March 13. That's it for today's call. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.